Hi everybody, it's Ann and welcome back to the Blog Spot 40. Now today we're going to talk about Jussie Smollett, where the city filed the answer to Jussie's countersuit. And as you can see here, they filed it on December 16th, 2019. And that's where the red arrow is. And then we left off with Jussie's countersuit, which is number 33 at the top. So now we're going to go down to number 38, which is the city's answer. Okay, here we go. And this is just the page. So you can see that Jussie is the counterclaim plaintiff. And then the next page is the city's motion to dismiss Jussie's counterclaims. Okay, here we go. And as you go down, the city wants the counterclaims dismissed with prejudice because Jussie has failed to allege the elements of a malicious prosecution claim. And then we go to the next page, which says that Jussie's claims fail because he cannot allege that the criminal proceedings against him terminated in his favor. And number two, his own allegations demonstrate the existence of probable cause. And three, he failed to sufficiently allege that the city defendants acted with malice. Now, as far as the background there, you can read that on your own. I'm not going to go through that. But all that is just going through everything that we already know about the case. And that's on page 2. Now we're going to go to page 3. And all the way at the bottom where that little 1 is, it says that Jussie does not attach a dismissal order to his counterclaims, nor does he allege any reasons for the prosecutor's dismissal. Now I'm going to stop right there. We all know that Jussie doesn't have a dismissal order from the circuit / civil court / state court, because that's the court that has picked a special prosecutor for the case for his state / civil / circuit court case. Okay, and then we go down to that little 2. It says, while Jussie does not mention the appointment of a special prosecutor in his counterclaims, as noted above, a court may take notice of matters of public record on a motion to dismiss without converting it to a motion for summary judgment. And again, a motion for summary judgment is just saying they're not going to trial yet. Okay, let's continue to page 4. The argument there says that Jussie has alleged 2 counts in his counterclaims, one for malicious prosecution under Illinois law and one for malicious prosecution under court rule number. And then it says the court should dismiss both counts as to the city defendants. And then right there, once again, going down farther, the blue is just, they filed the answer to Jussie's countersuit online over the internet. So that's why that's there, is giving it a number and all that stuff. And then the first argument says the court should dismiss Smollett's state law malicious prosecution claim as he has failed to adequately plead several elements. This says that in Illinois, Suits for malicious prosecution are not favored. Public policy encourages the exposure of crimes, so courts have narrowly subscribed the circumstances in which malicious prosecution actions may be brought. In Illinois, to plead a malicious prosecution claim, a plaintiff must allege that 1. The defendant commenced or continued a criminal proceeding against him. 2. The proceeding was terminated in his favor. 3. There was no probable cause for the proceeding. 4. The defendant acted maliciously. And 5. He was damaged by the proceeding. Failure to plead any one of these elements requires dismissal. Here, Jussie fails to adequately allege 3 elements. Then we go to the next page, which says, A, the criminal proceeding was not terminated in Jussie's favor. Jussie fails to satisfy the favorable termination element for 2 reasons. First, Jussie's criminal proceedings have not terminated. Under Illinois law, criminal proceedings do not terminate until the state is precluded from seeking reimbursement of the charges. Here, Jussie's charges may still be reinstated. Judge Tooman ordered that if reasonable grounds exist to further prosecute Jussie in the interest of justice, the special prosecutor may take such action as may be appropriate to get that result. The special prosecutor's investigation is ongoing. And then we go to the next page. And you can see right up there, we're just going to continue right where it says Smollett's criminal proceeding is not over. An investigation into his potential crimes is ongoing and criminal charges may well be reinstated. For this reason alone, Jussie's malicious prosecution claim fails. And then up under where the blue is, it says there, upholding dismissal of malicious prosecution claim because plaintiff's criminal case was stricken on leave to reinstate, leaving no final determination in his favor. It's just saying the same thing, that Jussie's case before Judge Tooman is still ongoing. And also there it says in parentheses, finding plaintiff had not sufficiently stated claim for malicious prosecution because underlying litigation had not been terminated. And then we go to the next page, when the claim was filed. And then in parentheses, it says, because plaintiff has not alleged that the state court proceedings have terminated in his favor. Indeed, they appear to be ongoing. His false arrest, ... and malicious prosecution claims must be dismissed. Okay, I'm going to read here at the second paragraph. Smollet alleges that there was additional context for his communications with the Osundairo brothers, that the brothers were not reliable witnesses, and that there were alternative suspects CPD should have investigated. But probable cause does not require that police chase down every lead or verify every statement made by a witness. It requires only that acting with reasonable prudence and caution, the city defendants honestly believed that Smollet made a false report. And then on this one, I'm just going to read the bolded area. Smollett's claim also fails because he has not sufficiently alleged that the city defendants acted with malice. And then they talk about the prosecutor. And then here is the last page, and they're just asking that the court dismiss Jussie's counterclaim against the city defendants. And you can see it was filed with the court on December 16th, 2019. This is the docket which shows something new was filed with the court on January 8th. And you can see I've got the red arrow there. And then we go down and we look at the actual paperwork that was filed on January 8th. And right here, number 42, is the extension of time to file a response or reply. And then we go over here, and this is the Jussie's counterclaim, and the document that was filed is the Osundairo brothers' unopposed motion to extend time to respond to Jussie's counterclaims. And then we go over here, and the Osundairo brothers received Jussie's counterclaim on December 17th, 2019. And number 2, it says that the brothers' reply or answer to Jussie's counterclaim is due on January 7th. But also, if you look at the docket again where the paperwork is filed on number 45, there's an order on motion for extension of time. And there's nothing there yet. So the court probably is giving the brothers more time than January 8th to file the answer to Jussie's countersuit. Okay, that's going to do it for me with the Jussie case. But there's 2 things I want to tell you before I end the video. And you probably already know this. But the first thing is that Eddie Johnson was fired by Lori Lightfoot, who is the mayor, 2 weeks before his retirement. Eddie Johnson was with the police department for 30 or 31 years. So that's gotta hurt. And as you can see here from the Chicago Sun-Times that came out on December 3rd, they're investigating for allegedly covering up Eddie Johnson's indiscretions. They're saying that Eddie Johnson was stopped and fell asleep behind the wheel, and he actually had a woman with him, but he didn't tell the mayor that, so that's why she said she let him go. And the second thing I want to tell you, all the Jussie information is on a playlist, and up to the right here is that playlist if you just want to see everything about Jussie. Okay, that's going to do it for me. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Please like the video, share the video, post your comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you soon. Soon as the Osundairo brothers reply to Jussie's counterclaim comes in. Talk to you soon. Bye.